Welcome back. Getting myself exercise for what's going to happen on the 11th. We're just giving you the trailer with the exit poll. The India Today, My India Axis exit poll. We've given you the polar polls as well. Let's take a look at the big takeaways. If our poll holds, which suggests the Congress could win 2, maybe 3 states, how does this look? A, BJP could be losing some of its popularity in the Hindi heartland. Remember, the BJP won 62 of the 65 Lok Sabha seats in these 3 states of Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. They won 192 seats in North India alone. So lots at stake there. Number 2, this could be the first big Congress win in a direct fight with the BJP. A big boost to Rahul Gandhi, most of whom have dubbed him as a loser. This could be his chance to emerge as some kind of a winner. Number 3, it could suggest an increasing rural-urban divide. The fact is, these are 3 states with a 70% population of rural areas, and this is where the Congress seems, according to the exit poll, to be doing better. Number 4, Hindutva not a guarantee to win election. The BJP pumped in Yogi Adityanath across these states. He was a star campaigner, attracted crowds, but he is not getting votes if this result holds. Number 5, the Modi wave has ebbed at the state level. Mr. Modi has not been able to get the BJP to punch above his own weight. And to that extent, the limitations of the Modi factor could be seen if these results hold. Number 6, Modi versus Rahul, the game is on. That's one way to look at it. The other way is still that this is a state election. In a national election, Mr. Modi is the Neta still to beat. Across the table, Rahul Srivastav, you start. Which of these takeaways appears most attractive?
Rajdeep, I think the BJP missed a trick in these elections. There was tremendous amount of anti-incumbency, but what the BJP indulged in, I can only compare it to the worst negative campaign of 1989 by Rajiv Gandhi. It was the worst negative campaign by any political party in recent history. The BJP's campaign did not have the positives of the state or the Prime Minister at the center. The campaign it did talk of schemes and other things. I think they didn't build around the positives.
So you're saying that the BJP in 2019 will have to find a new narrative?
I said it will have to buy a new drawing table.
Somebody told me not just a new drawing table, someone said a new nuclear option. You need something more dramatic. Mr. Modi is at his best when there is some there's something dramatic he can tell people. He had nothing dramatic to tell the voter this time. If these results hold.
Rajdeep, there are 3 things in every election I think people align to. One is the issue to how government is performing. Second thing is the image of their own party and the opposition party. And second thing, the identity, which can be a caste or a religion or a gender. So saying that BJP is playing a negative campaign, and half of the speeches, if you hear Modi's speech, 40 minutes of his speech is telling about his policies or the policy of the state government. So I'll not
But you tell me as a biographer of Yogi Adityanath, just a minute. Rallies by Yogi Adityanath in Madhya Pradesh 15, rallies by Yogi Adityanath in Rajasthan 20, rallies by Yogi Adityanath in Chhattisgarh 30.
You're attaching Yogi only as Hindutva.
I heard Yogi's speech at Hyderabad. It was only about Hindutva. And people around me said, this is Telangana, please tell him. This is not Uttar Pradesh.
I'm saying, you hear his speeches in Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, they're talking about PDS, he's talking about electricity in Uttar Pradesh and how it can be done in Madhya Pradesh. He's talking about all
so
those
you're saying
also.
this Hindutva is an exaggerate. It's only a small element.
Hindutva is an identity issue for a lot of people. A lot of people align to it. He's also convincing
so
that
you think it's still relevant even if these election results hold?
He's still very relevant.
As a
topic, Hindutva is relevant because people align to it. It's not a fictitious issue.
One of these nuclear options could be the Ram Mandir then. You see, if these results hold, there's much talk. Parliament session starts next week. The BJP will push through a private member's bill. The possibility of some kind of an effort to get the mandir back on the agenda.
That could possibly be a game changer. But what the BJP seriously needs to look at is the farmers' distress and this anti-poor image of theirs. This pro-rich image of this Soot-boot Sarkar ki image. This is seriously hurting them. This is the main reason why they paid a price and will continue to pay a price.
2 points, Rajdeep. One, if our exit poll holds, it clearly means governance matters and perception of priorities in the eyes of the people matters. I think if the trend as we see it goes, the governments which have not been seen to deliver are being voted out. That's the first point. Secondly, I think 2019, the government of the day will have to recalibrate how it projects what it's doing. I see in the next few months a very, very major ticket pro-poor measure being announced.
That's right. So that really is where it is. The pro-poor pro-rural image. Mr. Modi and Arun Jaitley had a blog the other day how much we've done for rural India. Is that going to be the focus? There's one more budget to come on the 1st of February. Put in all your money into suggesting we are back with the people.
It
The
won't be a full
farmer.
budget. It won't be a full budget.
It won't be a full budget,
No,
but
no,
you
it
could
is.
offer
Yeah,
some.
it's a vote
You
on
could
account.
at least the perception, the projection that you are a party of the poor, which maybe in some of these states, if these results hold, you've lost. Is that a possibility?
No, in 2014, it was corruption and prices.
Yes.
This time, from the BJP's point of view, it will be a combination of their pro-farmer, pro-poor measures and cultural nationalism. This election, it's about the economy. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan is a slogan given by Lal Bahadur Shastri. Interestingly, it has been repeated by Prime Minister Modi, and I'm sure Congress won't want to disown it. But I want to emphasize this, these are rural states. If a government holds on to power, possible, let's not assume they've all lost, even in the north, let's assume. It will hold on because it will be seen as having done its bit for the farmer. Not only the farmer, also the jobless. And the third, small businesses. So you're absolutely right. The problem, Rahul, is that the leeway on the economy, the money is not there to come up with a new scheme.
If I go back to GVL and Sanjay Jain a moment, but 30 seconds to you, Rahul, because you track the finance ministry. Do you see that happening in the next month? You can talk about Ram Mandir and other more polarizing issues, or you can talk about how am I going to
Ram
give...
Mandir is not polarizing. Ram Mandir is an issue of the people. Why
Okay, you
is it a
believe Ram
polarizing
Mandir is
issue?
still a
Exactly.
is still an
I
issue.
visit Ayodhya almost every week. You go there, don't come from Delhi studios.
Is therefore in the next few months the BJP's narrative going to be about Ayodhya, or is it going to be about how do I attract the rural poor?
Rajdeep,
Very quickly.
Rajdeep, in India, schemes and policies don't win elections till the time everybody starts benefiting from them. The problem is, if the schemes were so good of the center and corresponding to the states, the BJP exit poll won't win saying that they are losing. The problem here is that the government has missed the trick. There were too many promises. Prime Minister Modi brought in one very important factor, which is called the impatient aspirational India. From the rural masses to the urban masses, people wanted quick change. And I think that impatience will start showing as
How do you
results of the
respond to-
schemes
how do you respond to
don't
government-
come in on the ground.
How do you respond, Rahul, to those who will say, look, we brought in healthcare schemes, we brought in schemes for the rural poor, we've got in the soil card scheme, we've got in the Ujjwala scheme, we've got in,
Rajdeep,
we've got these schemes there
that
for
shows
the
the
poor.
disconnect of the politician
Awas
of the
Yojana.
country. That shows the disconnect of the politician of the country. The Congress brought right to education, right to food, right to information, right to all. But what the people realize once they get something is that this is our due. What are you giving us?
Or is the problem with delivery? I'm just
I
wondering,
think delivery,
therefore.
Rajdeep, not just delivery. I think something like a universal income scheme can be a game changer.
So they may announce
nothing
one.
short of
Okay,
that.
let me ask you then, GVL. We are looking ahead at the moment. If these results hold, and this conversation could flip on its head on the 11th of December, but if these results hold, will the Prime Minister have to make a conscious effort once again to perhaps tell people, look, I've made all these promises, but I will deliver? Because I can't leave it to my state governments, I can't leave it to that Zilla Adhikari or the guy at the bottom of the pyramid. He's not delivering. The farmers of Madhya Pradesh are saying, the MSP money due to me is going to the trader. The middleman is taking the money.
No, Rajdeep, I think in this election campaign, I think if you have closely followed it, Madhya Pradesh, I was there many days, you look at any of the speeches of the state government, chief minister, other leaders, or advertising material, you do a content analysis, you will see that this is all about what has been done by the state governments. We have not talked about what the central government has done. What we have done is creditable. We will certainly, we will use that for our projection in 2019. I think, let me tell you, is this not delivery? If 33% of the rural households had toilet connection, toilet facility in 2014, today that number has gone up to 98%. Is that delivery, or is that only on paper?
So if you lose one,
if the number of households in
with
rural
all these
areas having
schemes,
electricity connection,
Mr. Rao, if the results
55
hold,
to 90%,
sir, if these results hold, who will you then blame? You're saying you've done everything possible with toilet building, with Awas Yojana, with Ujjwala Yojana, and yet if you lose, Is it simply a reflection, and this time you can wear your cephalogist hat, that anti-incumbency is an inexorable law of politics? Sometimes it hits you after 5 years, sometimes 10, sometimes 15.
No, no, let me just say this. I think we will not lose any of these states, but let me make this point very emphatically. This election was the projection of the local leadership. Rahul Gandhi was nowhere talked about. Prime Minister who had campaigned, but not as hard as he campaigned in
So
the
you're
earlier
still
states,
writing
because
of
we
Rahul
have
Gandhi.
state level
You do
leadership
not see
available
Rahul
in these
Gandhi as a
states.
threat.
But 2019 it will be a
Rahul makes a very good point.
2019 will be a direct 2019 will be a direct Modi versus Rahul battle.
Okay.
And Rahul
In a
will
sense-
simply not be able to stand that contest.
In a sense, therefore, Sanjay Jha, this is the point that I make. If the Congress does well, will you be tempted to make 2019 Rahul versus Modi and fall into the BJP trap? That's what they want. They still believe Mr. Modi is an attraction. And I can tell you in Rajasthan, when I spoke to people, they said, we are voting against Vasundhara. Come 2019, we'll vote for Modi. Modi tujhse bair nahi, Vasundhara teri khair nahi. Will the Congress be tempted to make 2019 Rahul versus Modi if you do well on the 11th?
You know, Rajdeep, I think if you look at the BJP's vote share that went up from 18% in 2009 to 31% in 2014, yes, there were extraordinary circumstances. But the truth of the matter is that a 13% increase in vote share was not the people of India falling for the hardline Hindutva narrative, which has become the reality of the BJP over the last 4.5 years. So there is a massive disillusionment amongst people who actually switched from Congress and voted for the BJP. And I think you're going to see a massive reversal of that happening actually even in the Lok Sabha. Now, I'm very happy if GVL Rao, Sambit Patra, Mr. Amit Shah and Narendra Modi keep attacking Mr. Gandhi. You know, frankly, I'll tell you, this is our political strategy as well. I mean, let the BJP abuse
Bechara
Mr. Gandhi.
Rahul.
Mr.
You want to
Gandhi
play
is
the
actually
Bechara
doing a
Rahul
great
card.
campaign. And look at just the change. Well, yeah. No, let me tell you, look at the facts on the ground, minus the rhetoric. Rahul Gandhi ji becomes the Congress president. We gave a run, a very close run to the BJP in Gujarat. We increased our vote share in Karnataka. We formed the government. We stumped the so-called very celebrated Chanakya. And we are likely to do very well, I'm sure, on December 11. It's very evident that Mr. Gandhi has demonstrated leadership that is making Narendra Modi extremely nervous. But we are very happy if they criticize Mr. Gandhi. It's perfectly fine. Go ahead and do it. We are ready. Bring it on.
Okay, bring it on. Okay, I was waiting for someone to say, bring it on. Clearly you believe the game is on. Remember, this is only an exit
Party.
poll. We will talk about
Party.
bring it on and that kind of politics on the 11th. But
Party
GVL,
all night today.
okay, we'll wait. 3 more days to go, 3.5 more
Now, I want
days
to
to
tell
go.
him, party
Picture
party
abhi
hard
baki
all
hai.
night.
Picture abhi baki hai,
Party
mere
hard
dost.
all night.
GVL,
लड्डू आप बांटते हैं भैया, हम लड्डू नहीं बांटेंगे, हम लड्डू
नहीं,
बाद में
असली
बांटेंगे,
picture
लड्डू आप
आनी
पहले
है।
बनाते हो.
okay, let's leave it there, gentlemen.
असली पिक्चर आनी है.
Abhi picture aani hai. Chalo, we'll wait and see whether we have, what kind of a
पिक्चर तो अभी
film.
बाकी है
असली
मेरे
picture अभी
दोस्त.
आनी है.
11 दिसंबर 11
This
को और
is
19
like
में देखेंगे आपको.
Rajdeep.
Yes.
This is like many videos where you have something on the cover, but there is something else inside.
Okay. Okay, let's leave it. Let's leave it there, gentlemen. What's the big headline?
You know, Rajdeep, it reminds me,
Yes.
that today's exit poll reminds me of that famous ghazal. दिल में एक लहर सी उठी है अभी, कोई ताजा हवा चली है अभी तो शुरू हुआ है, इंतजार कीजिएगा.
Okay, well, it's not just about Rahul Gandhi and Narendra Modi, it's also about state leaders. Thank you all very much, both of you, for joining us. Listening to some of them, Jyotiraditya Scindia, Ashok Gehlot, we had the two of them together. The new guard of the Congress and the old, one from Madhya Pradesh, one from Rajasthan. Listen, it was quite good fun. If you've seen our numbers, we are saying you have a marginal edge.
Thank you,
Of
Rajdeep.
about 5 to 10 seats at best, possibly even less. Are you going to have 4 sleepless nights between now and Tuesday? Do you believe this is still up in the air? Madhya Pradesh could go either way.
Rajdeep, the only one thing that I know is that in my country, people give a decisive verdict, one way or the other. Now, there are a lot of pollsters, there are a lot of exit polls who I have a great deal of respect for. But you cannot hedge your bets in this country. You cannot say that, BJP is going to get 110 to 105, Congress is going to get 110 to 116. I believe the people of Madhya Pradesh have made up their mind, and this time around, as always, you will see a very decisive verdict.
We have someone who hopes to be also a Jyotish with you, Jyotiraditya Scindia, your senior colleague, Ashok. Your senior colleague, Ashok Gehlot, is also joining us, Jyotiraditya Scindia. Mr. Gehlot, I don't know if you're hearing Jyotiraditya ji, वो बड़े confident नजर आ रहे हैं. मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ, राजस्थान में कम से कम आपको क्लियर मेजॉरिटी मिल रही है हर पोल में. मध्य प्रदेश की तरह नहीं है कांटे की टक्कर. मैं आपसे ये डायरेक्ट सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ, क्या आप अगले मुख्यमंत्री तीसरी बार बनने जा रहे हैं? हैट्रिक गेहलोत साहब, तीसरी बार मुख्यमंत्री?
कितनी बार कहूंगा मेरे भैया जी, कितनी बार मैं कहूंगा आपको?
क्या कहेंगे?
मैं कई बार मैं कह चुका हूं कि हमारी पार्टी में आज़ादी के बाद में कभी भी पहले इशारा घोषित नहीं हुआ है. विधायक दल की बैठक होगी, हाईकमान पर्यवेक्षक भेजेगा और सबकी राय से क्या वहाँ की प्रदेश की जनता चाहती है, क्या विधायक चाहते हैं, क्या कार्यकर्ता सोचते हैं, उसके आधार पर हाईकमान फैसला करेगी.
सर, लेकिन सुना है कि विधायक तो आपकी तरफ है, लेकिन युवा पीढ़ी चाहती है कि एक नया नेतृत्व आए. विधायक आपकी तरफ हो सकते हैं, लेकिन अगर आप जीते, क्या आप चाहते हैं युवा पीढ़ी बने और आप राष्ट्रीय नेता बन जाए?
अभी
ज्योतिरादित्य सिंधिया, सचिन पायलट का जमाना है.
चाहूंगा आपको, ये आज नहीं, बात सुनिए, पूरी बात सुन लें. अभी जो हालात है पार्टी के अंदर जी, हमें स्वीकार करना पड़ेगा. 44 लोकसभा के अंदर मेंबर जीत के आए हम लोग, 21 जीत के आए राजस्थान के अंदर. आज हम सब के लिए एक ही चैलेंज सामने है कि आज देश को जरूरत कांग्रेस की है. जो राज और शासन चला है मोदी जी के बाद में, कांग्रेस को कैसे मजबूत करें, झंडा बुलंद हो दिल्ली के अंदर भी, राज्यों के अंदर भी. उसमें जिसका जहाँ उपयोग होगा, नई पीढ़ी का या पुरानी पीढ़ी का, हाईकमान फैसला करेगा, वो हम सबको मंजूर होगा.
Ubiquitous high command of the Congress party. So lots of questions still to be answered. This is only exit poll day. Across the table, what's the headline, Mahesh Rangarajan, tomorrow morning? Newspaper headline, one line.
Wake up call for BJP.
Wake up for BJP, but Rahul Gandhi, Congress has to decide whether they want to have Rahul Gandhi as Prime Minister or they want to defeat Modi.
Okay.
Exit polls are still indecisive. Some saying BJP, some saying Congress.
Exit polls, yes.
Madhya Pradesh, the decider, and Madhya Pradesh, the center of Indian politics.
Madhya Pradesh, center of Indian politics. Javed Ansari.
On a wing and a prayer till the 11th.
On a wing and a prayer till the 11th. I was thinking of a song to end the show with. I thought of Aaj Main Upar Aasman Niche. Poor Rahul Gandhi has suffered a lot in the last 4 years. Bechara Rahul. Well, if these results hold, 11th could be the day when Rahul Gandhi finally has a major win over the BJP.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.